All right, another today's fun project. We're going to do something fun today. We're going to take the Corvette. We'll get the cover off. We'll fire it up. It's a beautiful spring day. Go visit my buddy Artie. He lives about 20 miles away. Jump in the car. We're going to check out his place. I think you're going to like it if you're a car nut. He's got a lot of cool stuff. I don't know if I'll get everything on video, but I sure hope I give you a taste of it. If you guys like it, let me know in the comment section below, and I can always film some more. But let's give him a call on the phone. We'll see if he's home, and if he is, let's do it. All right, let's see if Artie's around. I'll try to give him a call here.
Hey, this is easy. If you know this number, you're in with the in crowd. Please talk quickly. This is an emergency number only. It costs 20 cents a minute for me to listen to you, for me to talk to you. Thank you. God bless. Just cruising easy.
Artie, where are you? Are you ready to party? Give me a call back. It's Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Ain't that a bitch? Battery's dead. Ain't that a bitch? Hey, this is easy. Take it easy. Calling here, talking. Who's this?
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you there,
Good.
Captain?
Are you in a cave?
Am I in a cave? Oh, do I sound like it? No, I got you. I'm on my speakerphone here, and I'm letting everybody in on our conversation so we know what's going on.
Oh, okay. Well, I was out feeding the birds when you called, and now I've just finished serving food to my wife, so I will be ready to play around 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock? That sounds good. I finally got the Corvette fired up, so I'm going to bring that down today.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we can do 2 Corvettes like we did last September.
Let's do that. I think we'll have
All
fun.
right.
It's a beautiful day.
I'll see you later then.
Let's do some car talk. All right. Take care.
Okay.
I'll see you at 1.
Thank you.
Bye. All right, we're underway. See you at Artie's house. Should be able to get there pretty quick. It's just kilometers. That's not miles. Right. We've arrived at our destination. We're here at Artie's place. Artie's a retired veteran He was a captain in the Air Force, and he served in Vietnam, and he's got a lot of cars. So we're gonna take a peek around, take a gander. Maybe we'll get his Corvette, his 84, started up, fired up for him. We'll see how it goes. Let's walk up to his crib here and see what's up. Oh, look, there he is right there. He might still be feeding the birds here. How much do those birds eat? What do you got, some big eagles back here you're feeding or something? Say hi to all my viewers here.
Hi, welcome to Bergmont Haven, which is surrounded by the Brentford Auto Museum. Come visit us sometime.
That's right. How are you?
Good.
Put it right there.
Actually, I was trying to reposition one of these feeders. My wife ordered one of these squirrel-proof feeders,
Yeah.
and I had it there next to that one, but that's the hummingbird feeder there, so I can't have the bird feeder there because they'll scare the hummingbird. So I was going to put it here. It's a perfect fit, but my clamps are just a fraction too small to get on there.
We got to bust out the
I
grinder.
was thinking of filing it when you walked up.
Oh, you mean from when, like, the same file you used when you broke out of prison that
But
time?
that was work, so let's go play.
That was work. Yeah, we don't have time for that crap.
Right.
Hey, let's just quickly, right? Let's not quickly, but let's say we got a 50 Dodge Dart right here.
60.
60 Dodge Dart, right? Then we got the 54 Kaiser, right?
Right.
Let's zoom in.
67.
67 Riviera and a 65, 63 T-Bird. 62 T-Bird. Let's go look at it. How you been? You doing all right? Good. After moving 5 yards of stone, that was 12,000. Oh, I asked him. He said this morning he would go, and then he said he was busy. He had to go, bicycle ride or something. He's got stuff to do.
Whatever you want to do, Dad, I'm busy.
Right. Whatever. Right. Video games. Yeah, here it is. Here's the 63.
Most beautiful cars.
Isn't it? This one has the tilt-away steering wheel.
Sure, open the door, show them how it tilts.
Go ahead, you demonstrate. I'll do it. Where's the lever?
I don't know
Which
what
one's?
it is on. It just-
Doesn't it have a
I
lever?
think it just slides over, doesn't it?
Does it?
Maybe not. Maybe you
I thought there's some kind of
maybe you
lock
gotta
lever.
Put it on and try to move it. Here, let me get in. I haven't
Yeah.
been for a long time.
Don't hurt yourself. There's a
I
lever.
forget how to do it. Maybe the key has to be in it.
What's this one? Oh, wait. That says air. That's for
I forget how to do it. Haven't driven it since so long.
I remember last time it was swung over. There you go. You pull up on the shifter.
All the way.
There it is. And why does this steering wheel swing out of the way? Go ahead, tell the truth. What's it really
For
for?
fat boys like me. Look how easy it is.
See?
All I need now is
Here,
swivel.
here's my hand. You
I
need help?
Swivel seats. They had those too, but not T-Bird. Chrysler Corporation had them.
But there's no bench seat in here, Artie. That's your favorite thing.
I know.
I mean, what? Come on.
I know. After this, they came out with a 4-door Thunderbird, and they had full bench seats in those.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to show everybody your customized taillights because
from,
I like how you did this little extra ring right here.
Yeah, this one doesn't have the 59 Buick lenses in, which I put in my Skyliner, and I put in my other 62 T-Bird that a tree fell onto. This one just has aftermarket trailer type lights on it. That's
Right.
lenses.
Right.
Just this part is customized. Everything else
Yeah,
is stock.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
really haven't done much. This one is so beautiful.
it is a beauty. We got to take this thing out cruising sometime.
Sure.
Now the Riviera, what can you tell us about this Riviera? because we got the different generations, right? Now this one, does this one have the hidden headlights?
It does, but they stopped working. So now mine are just.
Oh, okay. The covers are up, right?
This is the second generation Riviera. They debuted in '63. They had vent windows 63, 64, and 65, and then this style came out in '66, and it shared the body with the revolutionary Toronado, which was the first front-wheel drive car made in America since the Accord. And before that, General Motors said, no, front-wheel drive won't work. But then when they came out with it,
Right.
all cars eventually went to front-wheel drive.
Right.
Now some of them are going back to rear-wheel drive.
Right.
But anyway, this car and the Toronado debuted in '66. And then a year later, their other sister, the '67 Eldorado, came out, also sharing the same body. So the
Front-wheel drive, though, right?
Toronado and the Eldo were front-wheel. The only one that was rear-wheel was the Rivi.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, this is one of my favorites right
it's
here.
Gorgeous.
Is this door going to work for me?
It works.
Oh, do you got it locked? It's locked. Is the other one
I'll
unlocked?
never get in.
Oh, no, don't say that. I'll have to break out my old breaking in the car Slim Jim tools.
I used it the other day. I was locked there.
There we go. There, I'll unlock it. What do you got two batteries sitting back here for? I love that shifter, too, right in the center there. Oh, that thing's sweet. Nothing like the smell of a... What's going on here? Wait a minute, 1 second. Yeah, it's frozen. It's not going. All right. I'm gonna have to adjust that for you.
This wasn't the cars for today.
That's right. This isn't today's special
Right.
premiere car. I'll have to get this fixed for you.
I wanted to take this car
There.
to the
I want to shut it, keep the
Smyrna
water out.
hose company show.
Yeah.
See, that's at Willis, right down the road, 13.
Yeah.
So last year I had 5 cars. I want to take 5 cars again, and I was going to take this one. So I need help though. So
You're gonna let me be a driver, aren't you?
it's a Saturday. Can you get off on a Saturday?
Yeah, sure.
It's like the
I can help
first
you.
or second Saturday of July.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Okay.
Let's walk back through the path here. We'll just go up, and then can we go to the other side? Is that all right?
Whatever you like.
Let's do that.
Now this is my all-time favorite.
Oh, wait a minute. We got to talk about the Kaiser.
This is my all-time favorite car. It's a
Why is-
54 Kaiser.
Why is the trunk popped? What happened here? I don't remember this being popped open.
Yeah,
It's been like that?
yeah. Look at these lenses. Aren't they amazing?
Cool.
Look at the heart-shaped back window. And there's a
Yeah,
heart-shaped
that
front window.
right in there.
Look at the dashboard. You don't see any steering wheel. The steering wheel comes right out of the dash. Isn't that cool? Most
You mean the
cars,
column? The
yeah,
column.
most cars from the 50s had a big column that
Yeah.
would impale you.
Right. That's what, with wood, with wood too to make it even better. These levers are cool. Oh yeah.
Padded dash.
You gotta love. Yeah, you gotta love the Kaiser.
So stylish.
This is a good time of year. We don't have the hornets bothering us.
Oh man, they've been around. Gee.
I know. Until
I
weather
went
starts
shopping in
breaking.
Smyrna yesterday. They were all over the Acme parking lot.
Yeah.
I had to go back in Dollar General and buy some wasp spray because there was one in my car.
Oh, you get only the good wasp spray, huh? You get the dollar stuff.
Hey, $4.
$4? I thought the dollar store everything's $1.
No, not anymore.
Shh, what is it? That's false
No, Dollar
advertising.
General, not the dollar store.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I want to show people the Dart and the roof line. I like the lines on this on the
was
roof of the Dart.
1960, when Chrysler Corporation, who in those days made 5 separate cars, starting with Plymouth, then Dodge, then DeSoto, then Chrysler, then Imperial. Well, the lower 4 cars, Plymouth through Chrysler, went to unibody construction in 1960. The Imperial used the old body and frame. So this is the first year that Chrysler made unibody, and this is the first year of the Dodge Dart. And
Yeah.
this one is the first year that
Skirts.
they introduced the famous slant 6-cylinder engine, which is my favorite 6-cylinder engine.
Oh, this one does have a slant 6.
Right.
They were good motors, right?
Yeah.
They were very. This one's locked.
And this-
They were always durable.
This is
real
called
durable.
the Pioneer. That was the model of the Dart.
Uh-huh.
The fin on the
Was it?
senior Dodges, which were
Like
2
this.
inches bigger than this, was a little bit different than this, and they had a light in here. They didn't have this thing; they had a light.
Oh, the
Like
other model you're
like
saying?
the 60 and 61 Cadillacs.
Was
yeah.
that like a more fancier trim or something?
Right. but they were all
the
big
fuel,
cars.
the filler door here. Yeah, this is when you know, a car was a car, right? Imagine the amount of back pain just filling your car up every couple of days.
That chrome.
You know, getting good 6-7 miles to the gallon, right?
What else you want to see?
Let's go. Let's walk through here. Yeah, we'll just do a quick. We don't have to do the. We'll come back for the full tour. How's that? Is that all right? We'll do it because I didn't bring us.
Man, I gotta keep you happy.
That's right. I thought it was summertime and I didn't bring my sweat jacket. I'm chilly.
It was. I had a short sleeve shirt on. I was taking pictures by the Forsythia. What a difference today. Holy crow. We still got to take 3 cars over there, though.
Okay.
So here's
there's
first
the
Etzel.
there's the
This is a
Etzel.
58.
Mm-hmm.
They had 4 models of Etzel. The most expensive was the Citation. This is a Citation. They also made a Corsair, a Pacer, and a Ranger. The 2 lower models, Pacer and Ranger, were built on the Ford body. The 2 upper ones, Corsair and Citation, were made on the Mercury body.
Right.
This has a push-button transmission.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's show them that.
The steering wheel. It's the only car that has push buttons in the center of the steering wheel.
Yeah.
There it is.
Right there. Let's get a good shot of that. Right through the cobweb. Nice. Love these dashboards. You know, people bust on the Etzel, but I think it's a beautiful car.
They were great.
I think it's a beautiful car. And you know what? A lot of design work went into this car.
Yeah.
I've done, you know, history research on it, and it was just a big marketing failure for Ford once they got a bad reputation. And
First of all, they were supposed to come out in 57. They didn't have enough Etzel dealers signed up, so they made them 58s. That was the year of the Eisenhower recession. So
right.
all medium-priced cars took big hits that year.
It was.
Oldsmobile,
You're right. It was a bad
DeSoto,
time. It was
all of
the
them.
economy was poor. It was just bad timing.
Mercury, right.
It was one of those things. It should have happened, but it never did.
Right. And
Never
then
did.
The president of Ford at that time, the guy that was Kennedy's defense chief, what was he, McNamara? He didn't really want the Etzel, so he didn't push it very hard.
Uh-huh.
So over here we have.
Should we show them the DeSoto?
56 DeSoto.
Let's show them the DeSoto. You know what? My subscribers want to see a real Hemi. Let's show them we'll pop the hood if you don't mind. The Fire Dome engine. Look at this lever here, how cool this is. Everything on this car is cool to me. I gotta find the hood release again. That's the brake. Didn't this have a hood release?
I don't know.
I thought last time maybe it did. Maybe I just had to hit it. Okay.
Now this is a Fire Dome
got
motor, which is what they call their Hemis. It's also a Fire Dome model of DeSoto.
Right. If you see here, it says DeSoto Fire Dome 8, and the spark plugs
Are hidden.
are all under there.
The next
Yeah,
time
this
you
is
come,
cool.
we'll start this up for
Yeah,
your
we'll fire.
subscribers.
Let's fire this up. Well, they're going to be your friends now too. We're all You didn't shut the hood. We're all friends here. So yeah, this one had push button also, which was cool
Yeah,
back
the
then.
Chrysler came out
What'd
with
you say?
push
It's a
buttons
56, right?
56, and they
Yeah.
kept push buttons for
For the
many
transmission.
years until the government said, well, you have to do it like everybody else.
You know, I always love these horns. These ring horns.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things in the old cars. They stopped them at the end of the
Did you
60s.
get the model name?
Yeah.
Fire
Oh yeah. I got the Fire Dome. Get the back end here. People want to see the back end, you know.
Well, of course,
Sometimes it's just pretty scenic.
I customize my cars. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So this has extra trim on the side, all of the 58 DeSotos, and this has those lenses that you saw on the 62 T-Bird. I added them to the original lenses, which end it right about here. Then I put these rings on.
Nice. Yeah, pretty.
Over here.
Yeah, let's look at a Studebaker.
Famous bullet nose Studebaker. That
Is this one a
not the
50?
official name. It was a nickname for the 50 and 51 Studebakers that had this kind of front end.
Uh-huh. This
Even though this body.
Well, this one in brass, right?
No, I put that in.
Okay.
This body style came out in 1947. Studebaker was the first American company to come out with new models after World War II. They didn't really have to because the public was starved for cars,
Right.
which basically were not available during World War II. But anyway, they came out with this new model. And even though this model was 4 years old in 1950, when they redesigned the front end and put this in, they had their best year ever. They sold
Yeah.
250,000.
Did they really? That
Studebakers
many?
In 1950.
Were they two-door? Well, this one's a coupe, but there was
Well,
four
this
doors
is
too,
called
right?
Yeah, they made 4 doors.
Was this
and
the
made convertibles.
businessman special or something? What was this one?
This is called the Starlight Coupe. See, it's
Okay.
got a wraparound 4-piece back window.
Yeah,
Very
yeah. Let's show
unique.
that. That's always
They
cool.
actually used to make
Right in
jokes
here.
about this car, saying you couldn't tell the front from the rear, which of course is ridiculous. But it was based on the
Well,
fact that some World War II
This was like a
aircraft
plane. Yeah, it
had-
looks just like a
had
cockpit.
like
Yeah,
that.
looks just like a cockpit.
That's right.
Very cool. Let's just go around that way, and then we'll just.
Whatever you want.
All right, let's check out the. Well, I don't know. Let's check this out. Let's check out this. What is this? A '76? This caddy? This.
76 Eldorado, which was ballyhooed by General Motors as the last American convertible.
Uh-huh.
It lasted for a few years until Lee Iacocca came out with the K-car convertible around 1980 or 81. Which of course made these prices plummet,
Right.
but it's awesome car.
Yeah, it is. When you rode in these cars, you don't even feel the road.
Nope.
You
This
flew.
is the only front wheel drive
This
car I like.
500 cubic inch, right?
Right.
The yeah, because some of the other caddies in the '70s had the 472
Right.
cubic inch, big block. We got this
is a
guy.
58 Buick. It's a super. It wasn't the top model. The top model, of course, was the Roadmaster.
Mm-hmm.
This was the next one down, but it's an awesome car. It's got
Yeah.
front and rear vent windows. It's a
Oh,
four-door
okay.
four-door
Cool.
hardtop.
Yeah.
There's no B-pillar here. These windows go down. It's all open.
Right. Yeah, that's nice. That's
This
for
is
cruising. There's that
pretty
little.
much highly
That's true. I
customized
never
by
realized it had a rear vent window. I didn't.
Right.
Never picked it up.
So I
But
put all these extra chrome strips on, and I elongated the tail lights with fake lenses up here.
mm-hmm.
That was all chrome in the upper
Yeah,
portion.
cool car.
It is.
Real cool.
Really heavy too.
Phew, I bet. What motor's in this one? What engine? Do you know?
Not offhand, I can't remember.
It wouldn't have been a.
Oh, it's a big V8,
Okay.
but I don't know how many cubic inches.
Nice. All right, let's go back here. Let's see what we got here.
Look at my
This show?
Forsythia. They're turning green. Everybody else's is still yellow. We got to
Ah.
take three pictures
Spring.
today.
That spring's coming. You know what that means when spring comes, Artie? We got to drink more beer. You have to celebrate, Artie. Come on.
Okay.
See how I had to twist your arm for that?
Drink with me.
Wait a minute, 72 Ford Ranchero here? What is this?
This
74?
is actually a
What year is this?
78. It's
78.
the next to last year of the full-size Rancheros. The last full-size was a 79 model.
Okay. When they begin, 76, 74,
Yeah, they made
2?
this all during the 70s, yeah.
Yeah, the
Not only truck-like
contractors
vehicle.
worked the car there.
This is a 55 Packard two-door
Uh-huh.
hardtop. It's called the 400, but I've customized it and I call it a Caribbean. You can see what's left of the fake strip in there.
Yeah, on the front.
Which
Yeah.
was modeled
This,
after
I like
three-
this one's a coupe. That's cool.
Yeah, two-door. They called them two-door hardtops then.
Well, yeah. I'm trying to be politically correct.
Okay.
No, that's not okay. What about, hey, do you have the keys? Can we look at the LaSalle? you have
I don't have the keys. We'll come back later.
All right. We got a 40 LaSalle in here, right?
In the
And what's its sister sitting next to it?
51 Fraser.
51
it's the
Fraser.
last of both cars. The
Right.
40 LaSalle was the last. The 51 Fraser was the last.
Let's go behind the house. Let's show them the 54 with the you know, my favorite part, the turbocharger on there. Can we do that?
What's that?
The 54 Kaiser
Oh,
that's
the
behind.
supercharger.
Yeah, the supercharger. Can we show them that? Can we show them that? Let's do that. What are you jump starting here?
No, I'm charging
Charge it.
that. We got to take this by the Forsythia. This is one of the cars.
Oh, okay. Will do. Oh, this is a cool car here. Let's talk about the old taxi style.
This is a, I forget what year checker it is.
Isn't it 50? That's or not 50,
I think it's
62?
It might be a
62 or something?
65.
65?
I don't remember.
This is a checker, but this was never in commercial use. This was
one never a
private. This
taxi
was
cab.
private.
This was sold for private use.
Right.
Checker did that.
Now here's what's neat
Got
about the
Chevrolet
checker.
engine.
Which was the 350,
It's a
three
Chevy six-cylinder.
6-cylinder. Now here's in the checker.
Look at that.
Look at all this
Flat
space right here.
floor, $500
Actually,
interior.
yeah, this was set up for being a cab. Now anybody who's too young might not know the yellow and black checkered taxi cabs. You know,
Right.
they've never seen them. but you see it says
This has a
checker.
beautiful interior.
It does. And this is what cabs were like back in the day. Even up to the 70s, they used these. Maybe early 80s, I want to say. They used checkers in service in New York.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's
I've
cool.
done some customizing
A lot of
on
trunk
this.
space.
I added extra chrome to hide some of the rust. This came from Bethany Beach after the flood a couple of years ago. And I think it got salt water on it, so I hid some of the rust. These are 61 Buick tail lenses.
Interesting that they just put the filler cap like right here for the fuel.
Yeah.
Right there. Huh. Yeah, let's check out the 54 supercharger. What happened? You had to cut a tree down here?
It fell.
Oh.
It just barely missed
Oh,
the
you missed the Dart. What is that, a Dart?
It's a Valiant.
Valiant, yeah,
The last
sister.
Valiant, 73
Cousin.
with vet windows. Look,
73
still
Valiant.
got vet windows.
Nice.
It's
Nice.
a Valiant Chrome.
That was loaded
The
up.
only time you see Valiant is in that little emblem right there on the front fender.
That was the top of the line Valiant first day. Mac Daddy. There we go. Here's the other 54.
Yeah, I have 4 of these.
Kaiser.
They're my favorite car.
Let's look. Let's watch the groundhog hole here.
I towbarred this
Don't
down
hurt
from
your
upstate New York with the Ranchero and never drove it. And the
What'd you
engine was-
nickname it? Sharky?
The engine was overhauled.
What's the? I never saw that before.
Looks like a shark. Look at the
Oh, okay. That was the
front.
nickname. Yeah, let me get a good video of that. Cool. Yeah, let's pop this hood. I don't remember how we did it last time. There's a lot less leaves on it than this last time. I think I had to hold it open or something for you. Hopefully we can get it open.
A deal is a deal.
That's right. A deal is a deal. You got it. Did I follow through on my deal? Do I follow through? Come on. Do I?
Yeah.
All right. You said yeah. Where the hell's the hood release? Hold on. I'm going to put the camera down. There it is. Watch your fingers. It's getting harder and harder.
There we should lubricate it. Yeah. I'll hold it.
Hold on. Don't step on the camera. All right. Good. We got it
This
open.
is a McCulloch supercharger that Kaiser put on their Manhattan models in 1954 and 55. It was not on their special models, just a Manhattan.
The Manhattan model
Yeah, that's
for the
top
2
one.
years. Now, I didn't realize this was a 6-cylinder.
Oh yeah,
It's an inline 6. Okay.
cylinders.
I didn't know that until just now. I see it. I didn't remember that from before. Cool. Let's lay it down. Let's drop the hood. Is it going to go?
Maybe we should lubricate it.
Yeah. We probably
Let's
should
leave
get.
it up for
We'll
now.
get some WD-40.
We'll be over here with the 450.
All right. Let's go this way. We'll come around.
Lubricant back.
We'll get some WD-40 on that. I don't want to force the hinge. Watch
See,
this.
interestingly, this old house was built before
Yeah.
indoor
Tell them the
plumbing.
story.
So that window there became the bathroom window, and that was a large kitchen. So I could sit on the toilet and look out the Kaiser. So I called it the
Did
pool
you
with
hear
a
that?
view.
Did you hear that?
Pool
When you
with a
when
view.
you're taking a dump, you always want to have something cool to look at. Oh boy, love it. Love that story.
Yeah, I can't believe how close that tree came to ruining this car.
Oof, that was close.
And it's a nice car. Even the vinyl.
It's all there.
Still
It's
nice.
all there. Everything's there. Everything. Now, did you pull the what is it? The Eldorado that was in the?
It's still in there.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
in there?
have the key.
Okay. That's a neat car though too. I mean, that's a unique car. What year was that one? Was that one 70?
That's in, 80.
80? It's got the 500 sideways for front wheel drive. Now here's a
Now,
beauty.
this is the second year of the unibody cars from the Chrysler Corporation. This is the top model. It's a New Yorker. It's a 4-door sedan. It's got the electroluminescent dashboard like the Imperial had.
Yeah. I always love these lines here. Right here. They're
The way the fin
fantastic.
starts in
That's
the
what I'm
door.
talking about. The fin starts in the door and then it just tapers out. And this is like, steel, real steel. Not
Really, I got a lot of money in this car. It shouldn't be sitting under this tree, but soon it'll be moved.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love that trunk.
Trophy winning car.
The lines in the trunk.
Yeah, it's built right in.
I mean, it's fantastic. Let me get, this has a beautiful interior too. I like the dashboard on this car.
Watch the door.
Yeah.
It might be a wasp.
Yeah. This one has a neat. There we go. This has a cool. What I always liked about this car is the dash. The gauges on the column here.
See, the
are
steering
cool.
wheel is like that Kaiser
Look at this.
that I showed you. The steering
Yeah.
wheel comes right out of the dash. That's all electrode lumen. That all lights up beautifully at night.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, this is really neat. So these are actual little needles that move
Yeah. They're not
on
warning
the
lights,
column.
they're needles.
It's really cool. It's all push button. They made push buttons. What's the story behind? Oh, you got your mirror here. I didn't realize that was
That's
down.
where Chrysler mounted it.
Really?
Starting in '57 on the
Like
dashboard.
like the old Corvettes. The
It
C.
wasn't too cool because
C2.
if someone sat in the middle, you know.
You can't see out back. Cool.
And these are
It is a neat
passenger cars, but how many people ever sit in the middle, you know?
Right. Well, you wanted your sweetheart sitting next to you.
Oh yeah. That's why I got no use for center console.
You ladies, man. All right. Let's keep moving here. Let's talk about the 68 Caddy.
This is the last year for vent windows.
Right here.
Big car,
Cool car.
4-door hardtop, no B pillar. These windows go down.
Yeah. And then when you know they had this in convertible too, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's a beauty. Sedan. Was that a sedan? Would they call it a sedan DeVille or?
Let's see. There's the word sedan. Let's see what's on this side.
I think this would have been a sedan DeVille. It was different trims, right? They had the Brougham.
Probably the same.
What was it? The
sedan.
Brougham.
I don't know if they had a
The
Brougham
Bizzer. When were the
68.
Bizzarini out of style? When did that go away?
You mean Biarritz?
Biarritz, yeah, that one.
That was probably more like a 2-door rather than a 4-door.
Oh, okay, more like the
Anyway,
coupe.
here's a big Fleetwood Brougham. This is the 76 model I purchased from the local funeral parlor in Smyrna. I bought it, it was 19 years old, and it had 5,000 miles on it. I've driven it all over, Texas, Indiana. It's got a 500
Nice.
cubic inch engine.
Yeah,
It's 3 inches longer than the standard Cadillac. The standard
right. The door.
Cadillac
You could see the doors.
had a
wide.
130-inch wheelbase in the 70s. This has 133. So the extra 3 inches are back here. So they got drop-down footrests behind the front
I see
seats.
that. Right there's your footrest for comfort. This was like a limousine
Almost.
kind of riding. You know,
They actually made
they didn't
a
really
limo.
have stretch limos then. You know, so
They
that
did.
was pretty
This
big.
one did, yeah. Cadillac did, but not those big ones you see like buses.
This Monte Carlo's what? An 83?
85.
85.
T-top.
I always liked these when I was a kid working at the tire shop. It was we did a lot of these tires and wheels and stuff on these coupes. When I say kid, I mean teenager kid.
Well, next to the Cadillac,
Us old guys already, you know, teenage stuff's like a kid, right?
this is a 1980 Lincoln Continental Mark 6
Oh,
two-door
that's a
coupe.
beauty.
I drove this up to
Yeah.
the All Ford Nationals
I guess-
back around 2009, and I had a sign, hurrah for Henry, because that was right after General Motors and Chrysler declared bankruptcy, but Ford did not. So
Where was the Ford?
Carlisle, Pennsylvania.
Oh, up in Carlisle. Okay. They still have that every year.
I'm going this year,
Oh, you are?
first weekend of June.
You haven't invited me yet. What the? I said you didn't invite me yet. You didn't tell me you're going to that. This only had a 302 in it? No. You got 302. You put the 302 on the V8 emblem up front.
Yeah, so that was like a 5-liter.
Was it really? Wow. I would have thought it would have had a bigger
This is a 75 Mercury Cougar.
75 Cougar.
This up to the All Ford Nationals back in 2007.
I bet this has some power, right? Was this a fun car to drive or?
Yeah, this has a 351 Windsor.
Right. That's cool.
I gotta take care of these cars.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Wait, well, we got
This
this
is a
this
64
Falcon.
Ford. My best friend lives in Butte, Montana.
Oh, that's right.
I
Yeah.
met him in the Philippines in 1971.
Talk up. I want everybody to hear the
and
story.
He got out of service and eventually grew up and got a master's degree and got back into the reserves. And then when he was 57 years old, they sent him to Iraq for a year. So when he came on 2 weeks leave, he spent it with me back in the spring of 2006. And he was a Ford man. So I thought he was going to come back here after he finished his tour, but he fell in love during the last half of his tour. He flew back to Butte. In the meantime, I went up to Pennsylvania. I'd seen this car near my late sister-in-law's house, and I drove it down here and was sitting here waiting for him, but he hasn't come back yet.
Yeah,
That was only
see,
9 years ago.
He's truly in love, man. I mean, what can you say? Galaxy 500. You said it was a 60 what?
64.
64. Oh, it's cool. That's that Barracuda, or that's a Dart, right?
Yes, this is a 69 Dodge Dart GT 6-cylinder. Very few of the GTs were 6s.
Yeah,
This is a
convertible.
Slant 6. I gave this to my son when he turned 30. He's now 47. He hasn't come for the car yet.
It's 17 years. It takes time, you know. He's trying to get the top for the thing. He needs a new top.
I had it inside until a few years ago when
Yeah.
I ran out of inside space. And
Yeah.
I had to move it out.
You got what's it? The Kaiser? What's in there? The Kaiser or not the
Two
Kaiser?
Studebakers.
Two Studebakers,
And
and
my,
we'll see
golf
them.
cart.
We'll see them another day. We'll get
Okay.
that door open. We're gonna tease the subscribers here. We don't want to give it to them all in one
Right.
shot.
They won't come back.
Right? They won't come back. They got to subscribe to see more. That's all.
I think that's enough for now. What do you think?
That's good. Let's go to the other side.
Is it working?
It's working. It's
All right.
recording.
Here's notice the treatment. Many of these 56 Dodges had 3 colors. The roof was a color, then you can see how it's two-tone now, but sometimes the roof was a different color, so there were 3 tones.
3-tone.
Yeah.
Neat. What year is that?
This is a 56.
56.
This is a 76 Pontiac Catalina. Sort of a combination, 2-door hardtop and coupe. It's got this extra window here that goes down. Then
Yeah.
it's got the, I guess this is the B pillar here.
Right.
This is the C pillar. The more expensive Pontiacs, like the Bonville, didn't have this window. They had a straight B pillar right here. I like this setup better.
Yeah, that's cool. That's neat.
This is a Black Beauty. It's a 54 Hudson Super Wasp. It came out of Maryland. The gentleman died and I bought it from his estate.
That's
It's got
beautiful.
54 Kaiser upper taillight lenses on it. It's got 65 Studebaker backup lenses below. These are original Hudson lenses. I didn't like this gap here. Notice how Cadillac doesn't have a gap below the lenses. They have body metal.
Right.
So I filled in the gap to make it look better to my eyes.
This Cadillac's a 50.
That's a 50.
Yeah.
And this is a 76 or 77 Chrysler
Cordoba.
Cordoba T-top.
Yeah, I remember I told you
So
about those
nice.
taillights back in the day. They
So
used to always
nice.
get stolen. It would pop right out.
This is a 56 Packard Clipper Custom. It was the most expensive Clipper in 56. They registered Clipper as a separate car from Packard. Now I added the words Packard to it, but it didn't really have Packard
Mm-hmm.
on it. Clipper was a separate car.
Yep.
This is a 58 Studebaker. It's the last big Studebaker. The 59
With the fins?
model was the Lark.
With the big fins on the back.
Yep.
And that's, what do you got, 68 T-Bird here?
Yeah, that's a 68 two-door hardtop that I put an extra T-bird window in the seat pillar. There's no bleed.
You got another T-Bird in the back, right?
Yeah, 4-door sedan.
Yeah. There's a Mustang too.
T-top,
That's a Ford
76 LTD.
LTD. And then you got a, what do you got, a Subaru in the back?
83 Subaru GL10.
Is that one, pick which one's out of place?
Two-door hardtop. Well, I gave that to one of my daughters when she was in high school.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's tell
college.
everybody about the mail truck though. We can't miss the mail truck.
And I was a rural mail delivery person
Right.
for a while, so this is a right-hand drive Jeep made by, well, actually Kaiser bought out Willys in '53, and after they stopped making cars in America, although they moved to South America, they continued to make the Jeep until 1970, when they sold Jeep to American Motors. So you'll see this has the American Motors red,
Oh, it
white, and
actually
blue
says
emblem.
Kaiser.
But I put
I know-
Kaiser on it.
Oh, okay.
Because this was the year that they did it, and this is a 70 model,
Right.
so I kind of
That's great.
combined both
I
names.
love the handles
Hidden
on the
under
door.
that tree is a right-hand drive AM General, which was an offshoot from American Motors. It's also right-hand drive, and that's the same company that made the Hummer, and General Motors bought them out to get the Hummer.
Okay,
it's
that's the
larger
delivery truck,
right-hand
yeah.
drive vehicle.
Okay. Did you use that one too?
I use it once or twice on the route, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Most of the time I use it.
All right. Well, let's get to the cold sudsy stuff. I mean the
Skyliner.
the Skyliner.
See if we can open up that door.
All right.
Start the car.
We'll fire it back up we'll start the camera back up when we get there.
Okay.
It's a shame these guys miss me fixing your radio, Artie. Your cassette player. If you guys don't know what a cassette player is, just Google it. You'll see what it looks like. Anyhow, let's get to the next
Modern
step.
Maturity Center, and it didn't take it all. The play side wrapped
Look,
around.
I had to fix Artie's radio here. Wait.
And,
Nice.
the president emeritus, who was then the president, when he walked in the door of this building, he saw this sign from Hudson. And he said, "You'll get one like that from us." So
Nice.
I sent him
You
a letter.
deserve it.
I sent him a letter saying, "Do you remember what you said when you saw the sign?" And so he sent me a wonderful one. I'm going to use it.
Great.
It talks about my hospitality and things.
Nice. Well, you're a gentleman and a scholar. You deserve it.
And a fine judge of ale.
Otherwise known as
Keystone Ice.
you're right. Oh man. People wonder why I love you and love this place, Artie. Come on.
Hey, it's unique. As Dandy Don Nevers would say, ain't but one.
That's right. How was your movie last night? Did you stay up late and watch your movie? What'd you watch? Tell everybody what you saw.
It was 4 hours. I watched Gone with the Wind with Clark Gable and Vivian Leigh. Came on at 8. I took a shower at 11. It was still on. It went off at 12, but I taped it, so I'm going to watch the last hour
Oh,
today.
good. I figured you were going to fall asleep. You need help? You all right?
They taped this box. I guess it fell apart, so there's all kinds of tape on it. I'm having a little
They're making you work for your
I'm
beer?
having a little
What is this
trouble.
shit? They're making you work for your beer? That is not
Look at all the
cool.
tape on it.
You better write Keystone a letter, Artie.
No,
Send
this
them one
is
of
the
your
liquor store.
send her one of your fancy letters. All right.
Or next time because we need to lubricate the gears.
All right. Well, we got to bust out some WD-40 here. All right, let's go back and check out the Skyliner. See all this stuff, guys? Guys, we got a lot of cars to look at. So if you want the thorough tour, well, there's a little Camaro back there. We got a cool tow truck. Anyway, let me know if you guys want to see more of this. We'll spend some more time with Artie. Good man here. All right, let's go in. It's time for a beer and some more fun.
Didn't go away.
Yeah.
I just started customizing it. I put wheel well molding on,
Mm-hmm.
and I put this piece in. I just got this side
That looks
done.
nice.
What I'm gonna
Just
do
some-
is,
Does
Make
Chrome get you home?
yeah, I'm gonna make a New Yorker, Manhattan, Fifth Avenue out of it.
Nice.
The New Yorker and Fifth Avenue were Chrysler models. Manhattan was a Kaiser model, so I've got all those nameplates. I'm gonna put it right. It's gonna be gold right in here,
Sweet.
and I'm gonna make Chrysler gold. Just gonna paint it gold.
Your ale is over here.
Oh yeah, of course.
Don't forget. That's why I'm your right hand man.
Thank you very much.
Make sure. I don't want you to forget anything.
I can't remember.
Anything important. This is the mayor's den right here. Am I right?
Mayor's Lair. Yeah,
The mayor's lair.
that's right.
That's right.
I've had many a
There
fine
it
time
is.
in here,
There it is.
with or without compatriots.
See? Oh boy. Is this you eating pizza? What's this story here? Look at you.
Yeah, Nancy and I were down Rehoboth one time, and my nephew, Bruce, and his woman were down there, so we all ended up at one of the boardwalk pizzas, and they took a picture of me, and because it's a distorted picture, the pie isn't really that big, but it came out looking huge, so
The pie's not that big. You sure already turned around. Let me see that gas tank. What is that? A 30 gallon you got? Nah, it's like a 27. All right, so what's our plan, Artie?
wow, look at my
Come on.
tree blossoming. Beautiful.
We got to fire some stuff up.
Okay, we're working our way to the skyline.
Yeah, let's go to the Skyliner. Skyliner next. Let's go back here. Let me step beside you, sir. Thank you. All right. I don't remember where all the secret light switches are, but don't forget the raid.
You want your jacket here?
No, leave it there. If I need it, I'll come back for it. Thanks. Everybody remember her? Can't forget Olivia Newton.
Olivia Newton-John.
Olivia Newton. Keep off. Look, you got your keep off sticker on there. Button. What Chrysler is this? A 300? No, the 300's the other. What's this one?
Motors, cross country something or other. Let's see. It's a Rambler.
All right, let's go. Don't tell me this light's not working either.
Wait a minute.
Now this is the other. This.
Watch the wire. That leads to the Corvette triple charger.
Yep. There we go. This Studebaker is what, a 50?
51.
51, 4-door, right?
It's convertible.
Convertible, yep. Oops. That's it, we're stuck together. We're in here forever, the door slammed. Corvair.
Convertible.
Let's get a shot. There's a story behind that. Hey, Artie. Oh, I'll catch up to you. Hold on. I'm showing every. Yeah, this the $100,000 Corvair. There's a 300. What year is the 300 Chrysler 3? 65.
It's got glass over the headlights. You should take a picture of that. I don't know how Chrysler got away with that in '65. Check it out.
Yep, right in front of it. Isn't that something? They had a lens over it, huh?
You want the story on the
Yeah,
$100,000?
tell us about the $100,000 Corvair
Okay.
story. Why this car cost you $100,000? It's not what it's for. It's not for sale. It's just this is what Artie had to pay to get
All
it.
right. My first wife and I were married for 33 years. We had an amicable divorce. We wrote our own property settlement. I left her on 14.5 acres in Cheswold, which is just down the road from here, in a 6-bedroom, 3-bath house. And then she met a guy who was in motorcycle gangs and whatnot. She ended up marrying him. And shortly after that, strange things began to happen as far as property settlement violations went. She wasn't supposed to sell the house for 10 years. And then if she did sell it after 10 years, I was supposed to get half of whatever she got. And she was to pay half of any remaining debts that we had. Well, I got nothing. They secretly sold the house long before 10 years were up. And she was supposed to get this Corvair as part of the property settlement. I figured she owed me conservatively $100,000, so I kept the Corvair.
Love it. Oh boy, that's what heartbreak will do. You see what love does, Artie?
32
God,
years.
look what love does, man. Oh, look at this. Look at the horn on this Studebaker.
Man, if I had the $100,000,
Beautiful.
I'd have all these show cars, you know?
Exactly. What are you gonna do, right?
Right.
Hey, you still love them. Not everything has to look pretty to love it.
I'd have a 50-70 Soto Adventurer.
VHS tapes for anybody that's wondering what these things up here are.
What's that?
VHS tapes. A lot of my
all
subscribers
over. I've
don't
got
know what this
I
thing
have
is.
them in every place.
They've
My
never
wife
seen
said,
this.
What are you going to do with all these? I said, give them to the grandkids. She said, they're going to burn them. They won't even have a VCR.
Oh boy! All right, let's get to the good stuff. Now that did not lock us out, did it? All right, good. The Starliner,
Skyliner.
I'm sorry, Skyliner awaits us. Now watch out for the trap cord.
Let me get in there and get that
Yeah.
out of your way.
Yeah, and you fire up the lights. And then give us a little background on the Skyliner.
Well, Ford made these fabulous retractable hardtops 3 years, 57, 58, and 59.
Mm-hmm.
That was in the era of the annual model change. So even though the 59 was based on the 57, it's my favorite of the 3 years. It almost looks like a 2-door hardtop Galaxy, which was introduced midway through the 59 year. In fact, this car has the official names from Ford. Fairlane 500 Galaxy Skyliner. It's got all those things on it.
That's a mouthful.
I'm ready.
When's the last time you tried to drop the top on it? For guys that don't know, this top here, this hard top, actually folds and goes down into the trunk.
I've never had the top all the way in the trunk because I'm afraid it won't come back out.
Yeah, they did have issues. Is there hydraulics, right?
No, it's all electric.
Is it electric? I know they always had problems with them.
Actually,
And they say once it's stuck in there, it's stuck in
It
there.
turned out to be very reliable, but you know, it's old now. So.
Uh-huh.
What size motor's in this? Do you know?
Yeah, 352.
352? Oh boy, it's a sweet one. It's a sweet one. Maybe we'll get it out of here today. We gotta see if we can get the door open, see if I can help Artie out. Hold on, I'll help you out. Let me shut the camera. Alright, we got the door open. So now you guys can get a good look. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. I know I'm having fun making it. I figured I'd share this with you guys. Hopefully we can get this fired up. It's a beauty. This is the Avanti here, Studebaker. This one I believe is an 80 model. Has a Corvette. Basically this was a Corvette. It's got the Corvette engine in it. 350. I think this one's an 80. Artie went to get the keys for the Skyliner. Let's see. Right here. This one's an 80, right, Artie? The Studebaker? Yeah, that's what I thought. Corvette engine.
Yep. And
350. What?
And transmission too.
And yeah, powertrain. You got the key? Good. Don't spill your beer, okay? Whatever you do.
Yeah. Tires are okay.
You want me to sneak in there?
That's not gonna work.
You want me to slip in there?
Well, you
Are
can
you-
do it coming out if it'll start.
You want to roll it
Well,
back a little bit?
We should be able to start it. I'll just slide across.
All right.
Easy to slide across.
Okay.
Good old-fashioned bench seat, no dreaded console.
The beauty of a bench seat, though.
I'm a romantic.
All right, we get it fired.
Over here, honey.
I'm running low on battery, so I want to make sure I get enough for the Corvette. Come on, baby. Almost. Another sip of beer, Artie, you should have it.
That's what I figured.
Been a while. Pulled it out. Don't spill your beer, Artie. Of course, we're on a closed course, right? We're not on a public road. Drinking and driving, no good, right? How's that for a cool car, guys? Sweet. There's a lot more. I'm running out of battery time. If I don't get it all in, we'll get it on the next one. What do you have to say for yourself?
Like a little ale on a Sunday afternoon.
We made it to the Corvette. You're supposed to say cheers when you're drinking. That's what you're supposed to say, Artie. Listen.
Well,
We
listen, this is an orange car that I can't get out of.
It's what happens when you get old and fat. I mean, what are you
Look at
going to
that
do?
sill.
Look at that.
It's 15
only
inches
a
high.
C4 Corvette. We got an 84 Corvette. I'm going to try to fire it up. I hope we have enough time left to do it. I want to thank Artie for inviting us here to his playground. Put it out there, Artie. Come
You'll
on.
all come anytime you like, okay?
We're
We're always here. We don't go out.
running out of battery. That's the problem. Let's hope we can get it filmed. We can get this thing fired up.
Running
See the
out of-
smoke bomb.
Running out of time in hell.
Wonderful guy here. All right, let's do it.
Fine, just for you. Now you don't have to get out. I'll move that thing out of your way.
Completely dead, Artie.
What?
It's completely dead.
Oh, it's got a disconnect switch.
Oh, that's right. It's under the hood.
I forgot about that. There we go. All right, don't block my camera shot. There we go. Cool, start it up. All right, let's pull it out.
Shut the hood. You want to pull that latch? I got it. Let go, I got it. No. No. I did, it's not leaking. I'm looking. Let go. Let go. Let go. Watch your penis. Don't let go. Way to go. Way too far.
I think I'm still recording.
Really?
Yeah, I think I got it. We got an extra minute. We got an extra minute. It's telling me the battery's low.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you on the next one. Stay tuned. Maybe we'll come back and visit Art if we behave, he might let us. There he is back there with his VHS recording equipment. We got to check this out. There it is. Here he is. Let's see that camera, Artie. Come on. Put it right there in the film. Come on. Put it in front of the lens. There you go.
Right
look,
there.
look at that. All right. We'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Come on. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
All right, some bonus footage before the battery runs out. We're in Artie's Corvette. He told me to take it around the farm. So here we go. The thing actually ran out of gas. I just put 4 gallons in it. There's an electric substation right here, so we're taking the back way. Here's the farm field. Look at this dashboard, huh? Sweet. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had fun filming it. I think we only saw about half the cars, but that's all right. Here we go. Here's our little secret path to get in there. Artie wants to take a picture of the car in front of the Forsythia because it's in bloom. It's yellow right now, so we'll make him happy. And this way we get to check out some more cars while we're here. I wanted to show you guys this 59 Chrysler back here. Right there. That one's pretty cool. We'll check that out next time. If you ever saw the movie Christine, maybe it's a 58. There's another Kaiser back there, right in there. Another 54 Kaiser. I think there he is. Look, he's filming us. He's filming us, filming him. Here's the Forsythia. He wants the photo out. All right, guys, I'm going to shut this down. That was a little bonus video footage.